Hey everybody! Today on our home happy hour, we're talking about how do I make a competitive offer in this crazy seller's market. So you're a buyer, you're feeling a little downtrodden right now because you've already put in 5 offers and you cannot seem to get your hands on a house that you actually like. It's really hard out there and I totally understand and I'm so sorry, but I have a few tips and tricks for you. So first off, if you want to, if you can, if the seller is not a business, write them a personal letter. Tell them what you love about their house, because people have put their blood, sweat, and tears into their home, and they want to know that you noticed all the hard work that they did. You can obviously spend a lot of money. So if it's at list price and your agent has talked to the listing agent and you know that there are 10 offers on the property, you're not going to get that for list price, not anywhere close. So ask your agent, or better yet, if I'm your agent, I'm going to send you comparable properties and we're going to talk about what that house is actually worth. Because what a lot of buyers don't understand is that sellers and agents are purposefully underpricing houses. So they know when they listed it what it was actually going to sell for. Which leads me to number 3. You should ask the listing agent what they thought the house was going to sell for. Oftentimes they're going to tell you what they really thought it would sell for, and it is not likely the list price. 2 scary things that I would only recommend for advanced buyers would be you can waive the inspection or you can waive the appraisal. If you waive the inspection, that means you can probably still get an inspection, but you cannot negotiate anything that you find. I've seen a lot of sort of hybrids of this where you say, okay, seller, you're going to let me do the inspection, but I'm not going to ask for anything unless it's $5,000 or more to fix it. So then that gives the seller a little bit of reassurance that like that broken light fixture you're not going to ask for, but if there's a buried oil tank, you're going to ask for it. And that's reasonable. They just want to know that you're going to be reasonable. Waiving the appraisal is not for the faint of heart, and I don't recommend it for all people. You really need a lot of cash to be able to do that, because if you're shooting the moon on a property where you say the list price was $450 and you offered $525, and you say, yeah, we'll cover the difference between $525 and whatever the appraisal comes in at, you could be on the hook to bring in an extra $50,000 you weren't planning on. So you've got to have that money in the bank or be prepared to source it. Those are pretty much the tips and tricks I have for you. Of course, I want to hear about all of your horror stories. So comment below. I'm always interested to hear what's going on in this market. And thank you always for tuning into our home happy hour this week. Take care.